In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. May Allah's peace and blessings be upon his slave and messenger, Muhammad bin Abdullah. Whosoever Allah guides will be guided, and whosoever Allah does not guide will go astray. I bear witness that none has the right to be worshipped by Allah alone, and that Muhammad is his slave and messenger. My dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah's peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you all. Welcome to a new pronunciation and writing lesson. Today we have two main learning objectives, which are to differentiate between the sound and the sound O accurately, and to write a narrative paragraph correctly. Kindly open your student books, page 53. Can you please read this word? Hospital. Hospital. What about this? Home. Home. Can you please look at this sound? Hospital. Hospital. And this sound? O. Home. Okay? So this sound is pronounced as like hospital, and this sound is pronounced as O, like home. Can you please give me some similar words like hospital, which have this sound? From. That's it. Long. Possible. Problem. And finally, policy. Policy. Thank you. What about home? Can you give me some similar words that have this sound? O? No. Yeah. Go. Although. Road. That's it. And finally, so. Thank you, my students. Let's practice. Listen and repeat. What's the difference between A and B? Listen, and then we can discuss this difference.
3. Pronunciation. A. Listen and repeat. What's the difference between A and B? A. Hospital. B. Home.
Okay, what's the difference? As we discussed before, here we have sound, hospital, and here we have O sound like home. Is that clear? I hope so. Let's move on. Can you please have a look at this activity? What do you think you're going to do? Perfect. You're going to listen and tick the sound you hear. Now, let's listen.
Listen and tick the sound you hear. Rocks. boat, ocean, popular, strong, alone, moment, foggy,
Thank you. Rocks. Ah or O? Perfect. Ah, rocks. Boat. Excellent. O. What about ocean? Excellent. O. Popular. Perfect. Ah, strong. Excellent. Ah, sound. Alone. 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 That's it. Oh. Oh. What about moment? Moment. Yeah. Oh. And finally, foggy. Foggy. Perfect. Oh, thanks a lot, my students. And well done. Let's move on. Can you please have a look at this text? Excellent. It's about Robinson Crusoe. Who was Robinson Crusoe? Perfect. A fictional English seaman who was shipwrecked on an island for 28 years. He was a self-reliant man who used his practical intelligence to survive on the uninhabited island. Thank you. One more question. When did Robinson Crusoe end up on the island? Think of it. That's it. Robinson Crusoe ended up on the island in September 1704. How did he feel? That's it. Robinson Crusoe was sad, tired, and confused because he was in a very difficult situation. However, he didn't give up and tried to find different ways to survive on the island. What was his life like there? Think of it. Robinson Crusoe felt very lonely on the island. All his friends were lost in the storm, and he didn't have any food or shelter. However, he worked hard and he built a hut on the shore. He found food and water and managed to survive. Great. Can you describe his character before, during, and after his stay on the island? Please think of this question. Robinson Crusoe was an adventurous man. He left his home and family because he wanted to explore other places. During his stay on the island, he becomes a man who relies on himself to survive. After his stay on the island, he becomes more mature and he wants to travel more and explore new places. Thanks a lot, my students. Great job. years. Now, using the information mentioned in the answers to the questions that I asked you, write a paragraph about the character of Robinson Crusoe and his life on the island. Pause the video, do this activity and write the paragraph, and then come and check your answers. Here you can find a model paragraph. Let's read it together. Robinson Crusoe was an adventurous man. He left his home and family because he wanted to explore other places. Robinson Crusoe felt very lonely. All his friends were lost in the storm, and he did not have any food or shelter. However, he worked hard and he built a hut on the shore. He found food and water and managed to survive. He was sad, tired, and confused because he was in a very difficult situation. However, he didn't give up and tried to find different ways to survive on the island. After his stay on the island, he becomes more mature and wants to travel more and explore new places. Thanks a lot, my students, and well done. Dear students, now we've come to the last stage of our lesson, which is the closure. Let me ask you a question. What have you learned today? Today, we've differentiated between the sound O and the sound O accurately. And we've written a narrative paragraph correctly. That's the end of our lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot, my students, and good luck for you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.